top. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Wee wah, wee wah, wee wah. Okay. What should I do? Thank you so much, all. Do you want to see me do anything? Cause like I'm live streaming. So you don't want to see me play Geometry Dash or Rivals? Okay. Should I turn on camera? I can like turn on camera. Did I? Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, it works. It'd be... Okay, hold up. Wait. No, hold up. Oh, it's actually tough. Okay. Wait, is that like too far away? That's way too far. Wait, I gotta like go this lower. I need like a stand. Okay, I don't think I can like use this. Uh, do you have any like level ideas or anything that like you can recommend? Okay. So you want me to use okay, both sides of side. how do you do it consistently? Like, it just doesn't work. You literally cannot do it consistently. Also, text me on Discord. You can't do it. You literally can't do it consistently. Without alternating. Alternating's too hard.
Build a website you love.
Get all of Sky Sports, plus Sky and Netflix too, for our lowest price of £35 a month.
That's life.
Are we there yet?
That's what
Hello everyone, World Spam myself. I literally started from the bottom and now we way up. I call myself nothing on the swords force. It would definitely in the skill experience alternating. Talking about being able to use two hands to control wave and, you know, get your CPS really high, but also, you know, get through like some smaller gaps and skill, except for a very small few. It's definitely a skill that helps talk about this. Well, like I said before, or even, you know, broaden your skill set and your possibility at how much better you can. Well, in Linda's video on how to I think it was controlled cube spamming. I thought that was a really cool video, and I want to, you know, give them some very big credit skill set. But in their video, they kind of mentioned how that this game is kind of, you know, based on, you know, like one input, right? And it's pretty cool to see, you know, people using like a, that's not what I meant to do. You know, people using like two inputs. Like we gotta tap the, but I ever want to learn how to spam with, you know, both hands. Obviously, there's a lot of levels that are, you know, coming out and being made that obviously you don't, people are going to be playing that. The infamous level check Steam, you know, there's definitely times to be utilizing it. I want to make a video on literally the bare bone basics and beginning. Do not get me wrong, much better than I am right now. Something I, you know, I feel like they kind of glossed over is, you know, beginners, like that video's kind of outdated. One last disclaimer, screens, you know. There we go. So that obviously could have been much better, but that was my first. That's going. Alright, there we go. So that obviously could have been much better, but that was my first clearance of the wave. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I want to show you guys how to do, like. And I'll go over this in a few seconds on, you know, like starting out and whatnot, but, you know, that's an example of, you know, what I want everyone to be more capable of doing and not scared of trying. Alright, so first thing we should be talking about is different playing positions. So obviously we have, you know, the good old Slayo device here. I'm currently using the Wooting ADHE, and this has made my spamming, I think, a lot more better, more consistent. I basically did learn how to spam with the Slayo device, so I'll definitely be using that in this video to show you guys, you know, different positions. And by positions, I mean, you know, like how to orient your keyboard. Crooked, if that helps you play better, or like which keys you should be using. So we'll be going over that in a second. If you're on keyboard and you want to learn how to spam, I here of it instead of key. I use my W3. I use UFO spam. That doesn't have to be that. You know, have it at least separate, get all the space to work with. I highly recommend you using that. Alright, so secondly, for the Slayo device, which I know some of you have, and what Paper Guy has, you actually have no choice really but to be playing with either two keys next to each other or the two keys on either side. I use both keys on either side of it. It gets weird when you're spamming with two keys next to each other. Like your fingers could overlap, or you could slip off and hit something else. So this key right here, it's disabled for me, so I don't have to worry about, you know, misclicking something. But yeah, that's just my setup for the Slayo device, and you know, as we can see, yeah, I'm still warmed up with it. I haven't used my Slayo device in a few days. That is my small demonstration, you know, with the Slayo device spamming. Something else I want to talk about, so that's my right control key. The reason it keeps pressing play is because I have it binded to my space bar. My right control key and my up arrow key, they were both binded to the up arrow key. The problem with that is, if you're not consistent enough with spamming, is that these will actually overlap and cancel each other out. Okay, so here's a perfect example. So right over here, so watch this. If I press that is my page down key, right? And then I press this, it's gonna release because, right, not required. Something like this, I struggled with in the beginning.
Okay, I learned a lot. Wow. What? I wasn't ready. Wait, is there like that was more. Too good. I can't do it. Well, can you give me tips? I want tips. Can you give me tips? Oh, all the phones up there. Ah! It's too hard. Bro, I actually can't do this. Oh, my god. Wait. Wait. I'm gonna stop live stream.